just a few
Hello.
Advertisements, and then we can start. Sorry for the late start, folks. We've had a few technical difficulties.
So many technical difficulties.
I hit enter. Why didn't you go? There we go.
Oh, Vendetta, did you see my earrings?
I didn't know. Oh, they're so cute!
Didn't just rip my ear a little bit to show you that. Oh yeah, and I have this, which is a skeleton hand.
I love that. Did you make those?
Yeah, I did.
That makes them even better.
Yes, it does. Though they are quite uncomfortable to wear with headphones.
Alright.
Because the dangly part, like, really cuts into the skin there.
Yeah, my issue is this is on a headband, so, and because it's so back heavy, it pushes into the back of my ears.
Oh. Are you gonna be okay with? Are you gonna be?
Yeah,
okay
these
with
are
that
mine
the whole time?
because sadly the drill bit literally broke off on the inside of it. So that was fun.
That's helpful.
There's stream mom.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
And I couldn't get it out because it like broke off inside. So I had to drill holes through the middle. Hello, stream mom.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Ooh, we're doing green today.
Yeah, green.
Good choice.
We haven't done green today. Apparently, I thought that we had done all 5 of the 6 colors and green was the only one, but we apparently haven't done red yet.
I thought we had done red.
Same. That's why I was confused. So we'll probably do
Interesting.
red next session. Huh? Wait, where's my D20? I have absolutely no reason for it to be missing.
Bet like my eyeliner.
There's Halloween gremlins stealing stuff from everybody.
Okay, this upsets me.
If you have any related questions, just text me. I think that's all I got. Nope.
I didn't have time to get a costume. I'll have to find it later, because you know.
The idea was only thrown out earlier in the week, so.
Found it. Okay, we're good.
There you go.
I'm still sad. Well, actually, I ordered something off Amazon, and then it was like, it's gonna be here by today, and I ordered it yesterday. And then and it hasn't gotten here. And so then I tried to cancel the order because it hadn't been shipped like earlier, like 2 hours ago. It hadn't been shipped. So then I tried to cancel it, and then immediately after I cancel it, it shipped.
Well,
So it didn't cancel,
free item.
and I'm gonna get it. Maybe no, it didn't actually cancel.
Oh, okay.
It like didn't go through, sadly. Though Amazon sometimes does that. I accidentally ordered the wrong thing the other day, and so I was gonna return it. But then they just gave me a refund and let me keep it. I didn't really need it, but now I have it. So maybe I'll keep it anyways because I want them. But if they come during the stream, I will change. So,
Right time change.
yeah, that said that sadly I don't have the wig, but you know,
Well, if everyone's
it
ready,
is what it is.
get started.
I am
I'm ready.
ready.
I'm ready.
So
I'm ready.
you guys, so Afros and Birdie, after dealing with hiding the bodies and throwing away the evidence, you guys decided to then head the opposite way you guys had been heading, so back north towards Ringbriar. And on your way there, you ran into a couple of other travelers, a tiefling woman and a animatronic like man, who is from the people that kind of live in this land are known as Warforged. They've been traveling together, and they were kind of working together on getting materials for the Warforged, and they were currently looking for something called a phase sack, which they found was can be retrieved from a phase spider. They had heard some rumors about one being in the Skybreaker Forest, so they were heading that way. You guys decided to team up after a little bit of a tenuous meetup, and continued on through Ringbriar and then into the forest. You found your elephant along the way, so now you have Bubba with you, and you guys talked with Leafy a little bit in the forest, found that she had found where the other dark crystals were. Valerian looked at those and kind of learned a little bit more about them, and you guys continued on towards the cave. And when you got in, Midnight scouted ahead, and while she was scouting ahead, she found where the phase spiders were nesting, and it was right inside the cave, at least one of them. And as they were noticing each other, it phased out of existence, and that's where we left off. And we will be rolling initiative to see what happens after that.
Oh.
So I will also switch you
That
guys
is a
over to
great
the cover map.
initiative. Very good.
Yeah, mine's not too bad either.
Actually, mine was sarcasm.
I forgot to load my D&D Beyond.
That's always good.
Alright, let's see what we got. Midnight is over there.
Might have to move the map to see a little better. It's a big map.
I should have looked around before entering the chamber.
And then whenever you're ready, Bert, if you could roll your initiative for me, please.
Yeah, unnatural 20, I think, but I have to wait until my D&D loads.
No problem.
D&D Beyond. You know, potato problems.
When your computer runs on potatoes.
Hey man, you can make that work.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have enough.
It would probably be better if it ran on potatoes, to be perfectly honest. I'm still loading this page.
Mine is a 13.
Okay, we'll get yours in there. We'll just go for a 20 for you said 13, Afros? Okay, and then Midnight.
11.
I have to roll Valerian since this is one of his off weeks from being with us. Let's see.
It is 20.
It is 20, okay. Get the music set up here.
Oh, I just realized that Valerian is hidden behind Birdie, so I should probably fix that. Can't go any further that direction, so... Any chance I could have
That's what I'm
sent a
missing.
quick message stating that I've been seen?
You did.
Yeah, you
Last
did.
time.
You,
Okay.
so the first one in initiative is actually Birdie. So you get kind of a quick relay back from Midnight saying there's spiders in here, and he's found the face spider.
Okay. And we're still at the entrance, or how far in are we?
So for the sake of the map, you are 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 feet away from where Midnight is. She's about halfway, a little bit further than halfway across the bridge that is currently ahead of you.
Okay.
And if you look around the corner and look into the map itself, you don't see any enemies currently.
Okay. Sorry, D&D Beyond is loading again. What did we say we had for light?
Torch.
It is, yeah,
The torch.
you guys have a torch, yep. So 20 feet of bright, 20 feet of dim light.
Okay. I am really great when your D&D won't like load, and then you have to like remember your spells off by heart. It's really great.
Can you use
Like
your
it's
phone?
it's really ideal. I can't download the app on my phone.
I mean, you can. Do you have access to a browser?
Yes, but with the D&D Beyond, you can't actually get to your character sheet on the browser. It won't let you through your phone. Otherwise, I'd use it like that.
Yeah, you can.
I can't.
Hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will run my 30 feet towards Midnight,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hold a bane for
Okay.
when I see anything.
Okay. What's the range on Bane?
60 feet, 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. So as long as it's within your range and you see it, you'll cast it.
Yep.
Okay. And then after Birdie. Afris, your turn.
My turn. I am going to move next to Birdie.
Okay.
And I don't see anything, right?
Yeah, you move in, and it's really dark in here. There's these spanning bridge that you're walking on, and then to your right, it's kind of an open area where a lot of the mining happened. There's a bit of a chasm underneath the bridge, and to the back, like to the south side of the room, off to your right, is a large pool of water that some stream or almost like waterfall is kind of feeding into. But no enemies as of yet.
Okay. I will ready an action to hit them with my Warhammer if one comes into range of me and Birdie.
Okay. Midnight.
All right. I have no idea where the spider went, right?
You saw it was above you and kind of back, but yeah, it literally just vanished out of existence.
All right. Besides the bridge, is there anything that can light a fire in this area?
The
bridge and the
make a
torch.
perception check.
$14 plus 1, 15.
15. Unfortunately, with how dark it is in here, you don't really see much else that's flammable besides what you have in your hand and the bridge itself. Other than that, a lot of it seems to be either stone itself or stone working equipment.
Okay, my 120 feet doesn't give me anything.
Unfortunately, not much. Not with a 15.
All right. Then I don't suppose there's anywhere to hide on this bridge, is there?
You can try to be silent, but there's nothing to block you full cover wise unless you like got under the bridge.
Nah. I think I'm gonna head back.
Okay, I was gonna say to the other end of the bridge, there is some walls in that. There's a little kind of like room area, but you'd have to move all the way over there to try.
That's beyond my range.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move back
Okay.
towards the others.
Just moving back full 30.
Yep. And I am going
Okay,
to
sorry.
ready a firebolt.
Okay. And what are you readying it for?
In case I see the spider appear.
Okay. And then Valerian. 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He's going to get up behind Afris and is going to ready his own firebolt as well.
We're all just sitting in there, ready to attack.
Yeah.
Awkwardly.
I know I've been compromised, so if there's nothing to hide behind, might as well go with the fight.
And you suddenly... Boom. There is a kind of a flash of this kind of ghostly light as this massive spider appears right in front of you, Midnight. And then the people who have readied actions within range can do their thing.
Alright. I guess I roll with disadvantage.
Yes, if you're going to do yours as it is a ranged attack, yours would be a disadvantage.
Alright.
And then we'll go Birdie and then Valerian.
Well, that's a natural one.
So it shocks you too much, and you go to chuck the firebolt, and it just goes wide and kind of hits the other side of the bridge. Birdie, you can, he's within 30 feet if you want to. What kind of roll save do I have to make?
Have to make.
It's a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
I am having the worst day for technology, so just bear
No,
with
you're
me.
good.
Me
That is
too,
a
we did
man.
it.
Me too.
15 for the save.
Passes.
That's a what? Sorry.
15 for the saving throw.
Yeah, that passes.
Okay. And then roll for Valerian's firebolt. Just gonna pull up his stuff. Almost a crit, but not quite.
Don't you just hate that?
Alright, that is 8 points of fire damage. So the firebolt misses from Midnight. The spell that Birdie lets off doesn't seem to take effect, as this thing is just a little bit more magically attuned, it seems, but Valerian's firebolt comes and hits it kind of right in the eyes as it's like starting to bare its fangs at Midnight. And it then is going to go in for its initial attack against Midnight as it was appearing.
Watch out!
Ooh, and that is a natural 20, unfortunately.
Oh, come on. Natural
Didn't
20
watch
don't hit.
out.
Didn't you know my special ability?
They're automatic misses. It's the new UA.
I see. So that is 17 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, do the Constitution saving throw. Oh, come on. Midnight. Roll better. That is 4.
Yeah, definitely fails. So
Yeah, I think I'm using my bubblegum pink dice tonight. Cause
Guys, Midnight is in bad shape.
so we'll hope.
So as it bites
We'll
into
help
you,
us.
you feel this searing pain as not only the veins bite into you, but poison pumps through your veins, and you take an additional. An additional 23 points of poison damage.
Oh shit! Damn.
That is my HP, so I'm
Whoa.
down.
Okay, so now
Rip.
if
Wait,
poison damage reduces you to 0, what?
No, it doesn't add up to 23, so never mind. What was that?
So since you are dropped to 0 hit points by the poison damage, you are now poisoned for 1 minute, and and then you are also paralyzed while poisoned in this way.
No, I'm already down.
Yep, but this
That's
is an effect that
correct.
happens that continues even after you are you wake up, and because of the poison, you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Does that include death saving throws?
That does count as I think. Let me check. Actually, let me check. I don't want to rule that offhand.
Disadvantage on your death saving throws is rough.
That's what I'm getting at. Like that's not a fun time.
That's really rough.
Roll your third character of the campaign.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you can
because
play that
it's
UA
in-
monk
it's in your
after all.
name, It's in the name, so it is a saving throw, so poison does not affect that.
Okay, well that's better.
So.
But you could play that UA Muck now, and
That was more of a joke than anything, but I guess I might have to.
Yeah, this thing comes in and just bites into Midnight and drops her immediately, and it starts like kind of like it still has its fangs stuck into her.
Should
And
we
We're all
leave?
gonna die.
Gets me right in
Should
the
we
neck.
leave? I
Birdie,
asked that.
your turn.
Right in the neck. Right
I feel like we
there
should
in the carotid
leave.
artery.
I'm gonna. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at the
Okay.
spider.
What kind of save is that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Mhm. That is an 8.
Yeah, no, that fails. So it takes 3d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
Which is 16 points of psychic damage, and it must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It goes skittering back across the bridge as it's like backing away from all of you, facing towards you, which is like backing away. She's like,
It drops me.
it does. It does not carry you with it, but
Okay.
you are where you left.
And then I think I'm gonna use my bonus action to expend one use of my bardic inspiration to roll on the Spirit Tales table.
Okay.
Um,
Who are you
I
doing
can
the
get-
tail for?
I don't have to do the tail yet. I do that as
Oh,
an
I
action.
see. I see.
So I gain the tail. So yeah, I've rolled and I know which one it is.
Okay.
Cool.
Anything
That's the end
else
of
for
my
your
turn.
turn? Okay.
Nope.
Quick question.
Yes.
The quirk that I chose for my Shadow Sorcerer ability is that Midnight appears not to breathe when she's asleep. Does the same thing happen when she's knocked unconscious like this?
So we
Technically.
think you're dead.
Yeah.
She's not moving at all.
Not
Like,
breathing.
dead.
She does not appear.
Now
to
I'm
be
not
breathing.
even gonna pretend to heal you because I think you're dead.
I figured that would be an important thing to share at this moment.
okay. Afris, it is your turn.
Okay. How far away is the spider from me?
He is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet away from you.
Oh
Oops,
damn.
wrong button.
Too far for me to get to. Then I guess. What am I gonna do?
Midnight straight up looks dead.
Okay. Well, do I think I can help her, or do I just think she's
You're
dead?
not sure. You're not sure, but she got dropped immediately, and she is she is like rigor mortis, stiff, and
Okay,
no
I
breathing.
go up to Midnight and I'm like, "You're fine." I slap her across the face. I cast Spare the Dying. Really, not obviously, so that maybe what's his face doesn't notice I can cast spell.
Okay.
That's how I cast it. I'm like, "You're fine," and I slap her across the face.
Roll a sleight of hand at advantage.
Okay, let's see. Where's my sleight of hand? Oh, it's not very good. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah. No one really seems to notice. But Midnight is no longer dying, but is still at 0 hit points.
And also still not breathing, apparently.
You are now at 0 points.
There doesn't seem to be much change to it.
and-
You just look at Afris go over and slap the dead chick, and then continues on with your turn.
I'm like, you're fine. I slap you, and then I'm gonna. How far away am I from the thing now?
You're 40 feet away from it.
Oh, what's my movement? 40 feet. Okay, I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
That's what I'll do.
Okay, you just stay right by Midnight.
Yeah.
Okay. Midnight, you are 0 and paralyzed, and you're no longer dying, so no need to worry about you at the moment. Valerian. He's seeing his compatriot go down. He's going to...
This is a great first impression of my fighting skills.
One back there.
It'll really impress you.
Yeah, he is going to reach down and is going to use a spell slot for Cure Wounds. Giving you 6 points of HP back, Midnight. And so you are conscious again, but you are still poisoned and paralyzed.
How many?
Glad you're here, Billy.
6.
6.
That's better than nothing.
I rolled kind of shitty on the D8. I apologize.
Hey, Billy. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Billy. Yes, and unfortunately, there are no saves against this poison. You have to get it gone by some other means, just so you're aware. Let's get some bonus sections.
Hey, guys. Who thought to ask about poison antidotes or anything like that?
As we're going
I'm
into
a
the poison
bird.
spider cave.
Valerian's little like automaton that he has on his shoulder that has the cannon points up at the spider that is currently on the bridge and lets out this. There's this little as this blast of force shoots out from it towards it, and range spell attack +7. Ooh, unfortunately misses. So it kind of goes wide and hits kind of the rock wall behind where the spider is, and he just gets.
Thank God.
He's like, I'm trying. That is his turn. It is now the spider's turn, and you guys see it vanish.
We have done 0 damage to it.
Hey,
Oh, no, you've done
asshole.
plenty of damage.
A little bit.
Yeah, you
Birdie
actually did quite a
did.
bit.
Like
Dissonant Whispers
17.
did.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
Birdie.
there was the firebolt that actually hit.
Yeah, Valerian hit with his, and then Birdie did a bunch of damage with her Dissonant Whispers.
Yeah.
Birdie, it is your turn. There are now no longer any enemies visible.
Okay. So I'm gonna expend my tail. I'm so fucking excited about this because you have to roll for it, and I'm like, this is fucking perfect. Okay, like story-wise, this is great. So I'm gonna recite a tale to Afris. It's a tale of friends who found each other in the afterlife. So she gets to choose another creature that is within 5 feet of her, and you both regain hit points equal to a roll of my bardic inspiration die plus my charisma modifier.
Hey, Midnight,
Which-
you need some hit points?
Maybe few.
Which is what's my charisma modifier? +3. So it's 8 hit points. You get a whole 8 hit points. each?
Avarice won't get any. She's at max.
I'm
Midnight.
good, but Midnight, you're going up. You're still poisoned,
Yeah.
but it's looking better for you.
And then I don't actually. I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration die to yell at Afris. APHRIS! Afris, 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 Afris!
Okay.
Yeah.
Whose voice is that in?
It's
I
an
was-
inspiration, so it's
I was
like a
once
whole
cheering for
like
myself.
it's like a whole bunch of gobbledygook. It's like what it sounds like when the ghost investigators have the voice box thing, and it's like all those different radio frequencies, so it comes in like a whole bunch of different voices.
It's very disconcerting, but it is still inspirational.
I love it. I'm a big fan.
Okay.
I wish
so
I
yes,
had pom-poms.
you are now inspired by the song, by the story, and by this calling out of cheerleading your name, and you now have a d6 to use as an inspiration die. Anything else, Birdie? Can you just say where you are?
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I won't regret that at all.
There is a flash of light as Birdie finishes her tale behind Valerian as the spider appears, and it just lunges in on Valerian.
Should've hit it with that cannon, bro.
Luckily, Valerian is able to duck out of the way as this thing kind of goes and goes in for the bite, but misses, unfortunately, and just kind of sitting there. It's kind of like hanging off side of the bridge. It's a massive spider. Afris, your turn.
Killed her husband, whacked him with my warhammer.
Are you going to say where you're at to attack it?
Am I next to it?
You are within a melee range of it, yes. If you would like, you do have the movement and the space to get on the opposite side of Valerian to flank it if you would like.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Alright.
I want to get in the best position possible because my rolls.
So you gotta move over towards the edge of the bridge, you get on the opposite side of Valerian, and then you go for attack with advantage. To roll 2 natural ones, please tell me you roll 2 natural one.
Roll 2 natural 4s though.
Okay, pretty close.
That's a 9 to hit.
Unfortunately, you go and this thing kind of, one of its back legs comes back, and in your kind of like almost like a horse-like style, kind of kicks your hammer out of the way as you go to hit it.
Wow, what a bitch. I do say that out loud. So, Birdie, you can write that down.
You also do notice that the kind of the scorch mark that Valerian's firebolt left doesn't seem to be there anymore.
That's not good. Okay, that was again my rolls are doing great. I'm doing
Mine are
great.
too.
There's a full moon tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna charge my dice under a super full moon. Hope for the good vibes, because
It's a full moon on Halloween too, like.
I know, like, I need it. I'm gonna have to put my dice outside tomorrow night. Like, this is bad. No, last time I had advantage, I rolled a 19 and a natural 1, so.
Anything else, Avarice?
I think that's all I'll do.
Okay. Midnight, you are still paralyzed. And Valerian.
How is there enough save to this?
It's part of the monster.
Poison you.
It's, you're poisoned for a minute.
10 rounds, bro.
he is going to move himself into a better position right here. And okay, yep. So, he's gonna move right there. So he kind of gets over to the other edge and kind of moves over on the other side of the spider, and he pulls out this device that looks really weird and kind of has this like almost like satellite type device at the end of it, and he clicks a button and there's this loud loud thunderclap type of sound that echoes out, and there's this blast of force that just barely misses you, Aphris, and it hits the spider full on, and it's making a con save.
Watch it, bro.
Fails. So it is now takes 2d8.
Do you know what I wish we had in this moment?
Wait,
Dynamite.
what did you say?
The
Dynamite.
Yeah, I know. We would blow up the bridge under us. And we'd all fall down.
It is blasted back 5-10 feet off the bridge and falls into the chasm as just like
Bye, bitch.
and it just kind of drops a good 30 feet, and it takes 6.
I laugh as it falls.
So that is 9 more points of bludgeoning damage as it crashes into the chasm below. And it's kind of on its back, scrabbling to try to get up. You just hear this because the ground is getting kind of ripped apart as it's trying to right itself. And then he is going to move back away because he doesn't want to be on the outside of the bridge anymore. And there, as Valerian is moving back, there's another and the spider appears there, and you're very confused for a second, but then you guys gotta put 2 and 2 together, and there's more than one spider. And it appears next to Valerian and goes for an attack.
We fucked.
We bit off more than these spiders can chew.
No, they can chew us up. They're good.
Should we hightail it the fuck out of here?
That's why I said once the first one attacked, I was like, we should leave.
It goes for, and it goes to like bite in, but Valerian is able to bring up his arm, and it just kind of into the hard armor on his kind of like his arms, and it bounces off, and the spider does no damage. It's kind of sitting there clicking its mandibles at him.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
We are so fucked, bros. One of these things took out Midnight in one turn.
Yeah.
If they hit us, we're gone.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm worried about, because, like...
I
the
think
thing
I'm just
is,
gonna have
I have
to-
24 hit points.
I have
Like,
23.
we need to fuck up.
I'm gonna have
We
to.
need get out of here.
Well, if we don't get out, because I don't know. If we don't, I need to cast. I'll have to cast Shield of Faith on you because you have 14 AC, and that's so sad.
Right here.
At least with 16, you know, you'd be a little bit better off. Everybody's gonna know I'm a spellcaster, but like, I feel like if we run, we still might just die because then they get opportunity attacks. And we'd have a hard time. And also, Midnight
We're
is
gonna
paralyzed.
die so hard.
Yeah, you'd have to grab
Midnight's
me.
paralyzed. Yeah, so we'd have to carry her take like multiple opportunity attacks from
What
that
are
one
we
spider.
doing right now? Like, why
We
was
are
this a
so
good idea?
We gotta start doing maximum damage. Like I gotta start casting
I
spells,
don't
I
think
guess.
it's as bad as it feels. It's just that
Yeah.
he rolled high and it was a natural 20.
Yeah. Yeah, you did get double damage, that's true.
I apologize. Apparently my neighbors below me were having a leaking problem. They were wondering if it was coming from our apartment.
I forgot it was a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a natural 20, so that was a lot of damage, and I rolled really well too.
Yeah. So it's not
but-
like
Maybe
this
we
is
aren't as
normal.
fucked as we think, but like we're still pretty fucked.
This was just a really bad situation for her.
Yeah, Birdie, your turn.
Great. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Fuck, why don't I have better spells? I... Valerian is in front of me, yeah?
Yes, Valerian is between you and the spider.
Okay. I'm gonna step forward 1 square.
So,
Cast.
forward in which way? I apologize. So north or northeast, west or south?
Towards Aphros.
Okay, towards Avarice, so just 1 square.
And I'm gonna wanna cast like Thunder Wave, but so that the cube is like on that diagonal and will hit the spider and not Aphros.
So that other spider on the side, he's 30 feet down off the bridge, because that's what Valerian did. Is he thunder waved him off the bridge, and now he's way far down.
Okay. Fuck. All right. I'll come up here next to Midnight and I'll thunder wave this other one off the bridge.
Okay. You kind of get there, and you can kind of aim the box towards it, so it's just hitting that. Con save from it. And that is a 19.
Yeah, that saves. But it still
So
takes half damage.
Correct.
How many turns has it been? 3?
So 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yeah, and that's already halved.
Okay. So yeah, the thunder wave goes off, and even though it makes it save, the concussive damage is enough to completely take it out, and it literally just kind of like goes limp and then falls off the side of the bridge, and you see into the chasm below.
Nice.
Oh, Tokali. And then I will run my movement back across the bridge.
Back the way you came.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 30. Alright.
And then that's me.
Okay. Aphris, you see the spider down in the chasm vanish.
Okay, so I assume it's gonna come back up on us. Birdie's running away, which makes sense. I guess I'm going to go over to Midnight and like grab her, like bend down and grab her under the armpits and start dragging her back and be like, Valerian, like go get the sack and like meet us outside. Have fun. And I'm gonna start dragging Midnight towards the entrance.
You have 40 feet of movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're moving, as you're kind of dragging her back, it's about as far as back as you can get.
Okay. I can't see it yet, but I believe you.
And I'm sorry, I missed that. What did you tell Valerian to do?
To go get the sack and meet us back in the entrance. Good luck.
Okay.
Midnight lets out a groan at that. Just.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, Valerian is going to look down and try to start finding his way down towards it. But he kind of turns around and is like, well, isn't there still one alive?
I don't see any. I think they're all gone. You're good, bro.
You're good.
He gets there and he's just starting to like shimmy, like get off the side of the bridge. And then he will use a little bit of his action to dash.
You're so crazy.
And he's able to kind of slide his way down to the first level, not quite into the chasm where the spider is, but just down into that. He's below the bridge line now. For all of his movement. Birdie, your turn.
I'm gonna. Spider is under the bridge, did you say?
The dead one is underneath the bridge, yes, in the chasm.
Yeah, but that's like how far down is that?
From the bridge itself, it's down 30 feet.
Okay.
Also, just for the picture of it, Avarice is dragging Midnight from under armpits, so just Midnight's feet are like dragging across the ground, but the rest of her is up in the air.
Yeah, just the heels.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
And it's really awkward for me because I'm like, walking backwards to drag you.
I'm gonna continue to run away.
Okay. Just moving towards the entrance?
Yeah, but I'm only gonna move like 20 feet away ish. And I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go the whole way. And then I'm gonna ready a dissonant whispers for if I see a fucking spider appear.
Okay. And there's that. Just so happens,
Yep.
as you are running away, there's one that was kind of crawling up and it just kind of whoosh, and it appears right as it's about to come at you. So go for your, what kind of save? It's a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a total of 6.
No. So it's gotta run away. And it's gonna take a lot of damage. It's gonna take 17.
17 psychic damage.
Yeah, yes. And yeah, it's gotta run away from me.
So it ends up scrabbling back from you, but it's like throwing its claws, it's kind of like its front legs out at you, trying to like bat away at something it can't really see because of what your attack is doing. And it tries to scramble back away from you and loses its balance and and tumbles down into the chasm once again and no longer moves.
Loser.
It lands on its back and its legs start to like curl in on itself. And
Valerian, there's a second one. Don't miss it.
and yes, that is combat. Just a moment.
I was a lot of help as a meat shield.
So was I. So was
Literally
I.
so much help.
I did nothing.
Yeah, it was mostly actually.
I didn't hit it once, and I also didn't get hit. Literally nothing happened to me. Was I even here? No. I'm a ghost.
No, Midnight's a ghost.
You're not wrong.
Close.
But yes, that is that. And you guys are now in this cave with 2 dead, massive spiders. And after
Valerian,
about,
take
if
all
you guys
the
wait a
useful
minute,
parts.
after about a minute or so, Midnight finally comes to her senses and is able to move again.
Okay, then I drop her.
So has Valerian finished his finished harvesting?
Not within a minute, no.
Okay.
Actually, less than a minute. It would have only been about 30 seconds. So he's just getting over to the spider by the time you are able to move.
Can I take a look around the cavern and see like what kind of path there might be to get back up from there?
Yes. So you move down the bridge, and you can see that on the other side, there's kind of this building type structure, and off to the right there is a kind of a stone staircase that's been built into the side of the rock that leads down to the second lower area, and then from there you just climb out of the chasm.
Okay, so it wouldn't be too hard to get around.
No.
All right.
But Valerian is going to make a survival check. He's going to guidance himself.
Hello, Panda.
With that knowledge, I would like to jump over the bridge and cast Feather. How far down is it?
It's about 30 feet from the bridge.
Yeah, Feather Fall.
Okay. So you kind of, and Midnight just kind of steps off the bridge, and then as you think she's about to fall, she just kind of slowly floats down to the ground.
I'm gonna.
Would have been
help him
cooler
out.
if he fell, but
I'm gonna help him with that. Give him advantage. Well, that's not exactly how I planned this to go, but we did manage to get 2.
Very nice. That is. So that's a 25 from Valerian for that. And you guys kind of work together, and you're able to slice into the belly without puncturing the hole. And it's gross, and it's like got this whitish like liquid for its blood. It's really gross. But you're able to get this sack that's inside of it that almost seems to kind of like vibrate and shake all of its own, and kind of put that away and add that to Valerian's thing later. But have a phase sack from a phase spider.
Let's see if we can get.
is there anything else useful from a spider? Or from one of these spiders, anyways? Just curious.
That's true. Can I try and harvest the venom?
If you would like to. Valerian will help you with that and guidance you if you want to try that at advantage.
All right. That would be what? Survival?
Yeah, survival. Yep.
Oops. Ah. Okay. Guidance is 1d4.
Yes, 1d4.
Alright, so that is 16, 17. Total is 17.
17? Yeah. You're able to get the venom sac from the what you guys are currently working on, and you're not sure exactly what it's going to do, but once you have time to study it, you can look into it.
I kind of have an
Put in
idea.
your inventory, phase spider venom sac.
Alright. And what do you think? We should probably get the other one, huh? Since we did kill it.
Valerian kind of looks up. He's like, "Yeah, get us some money."
Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's go ahead and harvest
What
that
is
one.
Birdie and Afris doing while they're doing this?
I'm looking for pretty rocks.
Okay.
I'm watching her look for pretty rocks. I'm also helping her.
I'm sorry, what was that? You kind of,
Oh, are you going deeper into the cavern, Birdie?
No.
So
We're
you're
up
kind
at
of
the
looking
top, chilling, looking for some
I'm
pretty rock.
Yeah.
At the top.
So you guys just go there, just kind of like shining the torchlight around, trying to see, because neither of you have dark vision, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. You guys are just kind of like shining the torch around, trying to do. So give me a perception check at disadvantage, Birdie.
I'm helping!
Okay, roll it normally then.
Okay. Oh god, which dice do I use? This one. Don't be a Judas. Not too bad. Roll. It was a what? An investigation?
Perception.
Perception? Okay, I think that's even better. No, it's not. It's the same. 17.
17. You do see a glint of something off to the opposite side of the room. You can't quite see what it is, but you can see the light of your torch reflecting off something.
Oh, look.
Off
Look at
I
that.
go.
You are going to go into further into the cavern?
I'm gonna follow the shiny.
I'm gonna follow Birdie.
Yeah.
This
So you
sounds
guys
like the worst idea ever.
Yeah, you're
But-
gonna go farther into the cavern?
So you guys start working
Seems
your
like a
way
warning.
out of the, like, all across the bridge to the stone staircase and working your way down. So you guys are kind of at a higher level than where Valerian and Midnight are. And Midnight and Valerian, you guys go down towards the other spider, make sure it's dead, and it is. And do you want to do the survival, or do you want Valerian to do the survival?
I assume his survival is probably better than mine, so.
I'm not sure.
I have a +1.
Even with the guidance and the advantage, this one is just a little bit more beat up, and when he goes to try to cut into it, he actually punctures the phase sac and kind of ruins it, unfortunately. I rolled a
Nice
9.
going.
Alright. Well, I want to try and get the venom as well.
Okay.
You roll a natural 1 and accidentally stab yourself. It becomes poisoned again.
Hooray! My luck.
Re-roll your character.
A dead spider kills you.
Good. That is 17 +1, 18.
18. Okay. Yeah, you're able to get the poison sac from this one as well.
Alright, I am writing those in my inventory. 2 poison sacks, correct?
Yes, you have 2 poison sacs from face spiders.
Alright.
Birdie and Afris, you continue down the staircase and deeper into the cavern, and you guys kind of move cautiously, looking around, or at least Afris does. And you guys get to the other end, and you see that there is a mining cart that has been left behind that seems to be full of these shiny, uncut gems.
Ooh.
Put those in our bag real quick.
You're not sure what they'll be worth, but there's numerous colors and whatnot. Some clear, some red, some blue, some just kind of like a darker black. But you find.
I'll just write
we'll
down
say-
assorted gems.
Yeah, we'll say for the sake of inventory, you have 10 pounds of assorted gems.
So
How much is that in kgs?
Let's do the
I got it.
conversion.
Origins.
That is 4.53592.
AJ's.
Yeah.
kgs.
lot of
That's
gems.
a lot. Cool. Yeah, our pockets are full, but I don't say
They are.
shit.
They are
Nice.
uncut. They are uncut. So if you guys have any idea about that kind of stuff, uncut is obviously is going to get you less than if they were actually shaped. So that's up to you what you want to do with those.
I learned to shape gems.
Just like,
There
hey,
are jewelers
this is the thing I
tools.
know now.
Like,
Yeah. There are jeweler's tools. There are.
We're gonna stop the game. I'm going to go to jewelry school really quick.
Oh, okay. Noted.
Stop the
Noted.
campaign.
Downtime time.
We're all gonna go to school.
Valerian and Minette, you finished with that spider. What are you guys going to do?
Probably head on up.
Okay. So you guys kind of scramble up the sides of the wall, and you guys are up there. And you can see Afris and Birdie over to the side, kind of like picking up these. Like they're like you can see the glint of the gem, but a lot of them are still like inside, like geodes and whatnot. So
Nice.
Are there any left?
Even more fun. We get to crack those shit open.
Mhm.
Nice.
Are there any left?
once they're done with
Huh?
they're done with that mining cart, that thing is empty, save for a few just discarded normal rocks. You can make a perception check if you'd like to see if you can find anything else, Midnight.
Oh, I was mainly just asking to see if I could grab any. But if they're not, I'm gonna just walk up next to them. So you're sharing, right?
As long as you're sharing your haul, two sacks.
Unfortunately, we only got one.
We killed two, bro. What happened to the other one?
It was a little damaged and pretty much unusable.
Damaged. I feel like you should have been able to make it work.
I
But
did get these though, and I hold out the poison sacks.
Just these like
I
the,
mean,
the, like,
are
white
you
and
sure you want to
blue,
hold on to that?
like things that are just like
Nice.
Like, I mean, that nearly killed you, but
Yeah, I feel like maybe let someone else hold that. Like Valerian.
Or I can make a poison out of it and coat my knives in them.
Yep.
I
Essentially,
mean-
if you do that, you can coat it as an action to coat your blade with the poison, and the next time you hit, the creature has to make a con save versus the DC 11 of the poison, and if they fail, they take 4d8 poison damage, and if it drops them to 0, they are poisoned for a minute. While poisoned in that way, they are paralyzed. Now,
Oh, it's because I was dropped to 0. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
How long does the poison last on the weapon? Can I like apply it beforehand and have it last
Lasts
for
a
a while?
minute.
Okay.
Lasts a minute until it is no longer potent. So it's kind of a do it right before battle or in the middle of battle. You can kind of use your action to do that.
And as it is, can I just stab them with it?
With the poison
What
sack,
if-
no.
No.
What if
Okay,
they
just
just
making
shove
sure.
it down someone's throat? Like the poison sack. Like, would that work?
I
You'd
imagine
have
that
to
would take a
grapple
moment.
first, and then you'd have to
Okay.
make like a grapple and then an attack to try to shove it down their throat.
Okay, I guess not worth it, but like, would be cool though.
If you did that, I'd probably give them like disadvantage on the fucking save because they're just getting poison shoved down their throat.
Nice. Think about it, Midnight.
There's benefits to making things harder on yourself.
Okay.
When you're rolling about it.
But yes, if you want to make a perception, Midnight, for now that you're in the cavern.
Okay. Well, that's not great. That's a 6 plus +1, so a 7.
Okay. +7. So 7 total.
7 total, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really see anything else. Valerian's gonna look around himself. Because I know my friend how he would play guidance himself. Just how he works. I can't see the number on this one. That's 2. 23 from Valerian. He goes over and finds a dead body. And as he is looking through it, it looks like it was probably killed by one of the spiders and most likely eaten, but it still seems to have most of its equipment around it. And just a moment here. So he pulls it up, and it looks like a very fancy-looking sword. Well polished, does not seem to have been diminished at all in the state of the cavern itself. And he also finds on the person a pouch of 100 gold.
Ooh.
Nice sword.
I assume
Kind
is
of looks it over.
the sword like finesse or anything, or is it just a regular sword?
It looks like a normal longsword,
Okay.
in the sense of anything like that.
Not great for me then.
But there is still you guys have kind of explored most of the area. You guys get more towards the south of the cavern, and there is that large kind of like pond / mini lake of water that seems to be being fed by a waterfall that's flowing down from up top. But the water is black. It's even with a torchlight. It's not like the water itself is that, but it's just so dark.
It's just dark. Okay. I was
Yeah.
like,
Not even
man,
with
we
my
got
dark
ourselves
vision?
into a weird cave.
Not even with my dark vision.
You can see a little ways into but it's kind of murky, and but it's just the darkness and everything in here is just because you got light and whatnot. You got your dark vision, but with the murkiness of the water itself, you can't really see towards the bottom. You know how deep it is.
Well, let's avoid that. We don't need any sea monsters coming and knocking me out.
Oh, really? I was gonna suggest we take some showers. The spiders really stunk, but
We can find a place outside.
Okay. So you guys are going to leave the cavern then?
Yeah, I guess.
if we don't find anything else, yep.
Not in the immediate cavern. You do see that there are other tunnels that lead further in, but that's up to you if you want to explore them more.
Did we explore further in? I don't know if we should.
Do we want to risk more face spiders?
What do you think, Birdie?
Nope.
I mean,
Nah.
get another set.
Nope. Nay.
Nay. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, let's move on.
I'm inclined to agree. I was not expecting something so big.
Valerian says that he'll need to find a place where he can actually use the tools and get the tools and whatnot to make said item. But he has what he needs to make your item now. He just needs the time and money,
All right.
essentially.
Well, I just got 100 gold, so that's the start.
To start.
From the dead body. I don't know how much money he needs, but that's a start.
Yeah.
So where should we go?
Party stuff?
Sorry,
Just
what?
keep
I
track.
didn't hear.
Party funds and whatnot.
Oh, I have it.
Okay. If you want to
Why?
write down that 100 gold just until you split it.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I didn't know if he gave it to me or not.
I don't know how selfish Valerian is yet, so I'm gonna just go with that.
Quick question. Would I know of anyone who can, like, or I guess the better question is, would I know if this sack would be worth anything if I sold it to someone in the Thieves Guild or something like that?
Possibly. It all depends on who you want to try to sell it to. So you might be able to find somebody, but you have to go back. If you were like wanted to be more positive, you'd probably find somebody in your own Thieves Guild, or you could try to find another Thieves Guild possibly to sell it to.
Well, I should know
So
at least one
Valerian.
guy that I can get in contact with.
You have a contact to get messages to people, so you can contact them to see if they know anybody.
Right.
What were you gonna say, Everest?
I was gonna ask him where we needed to go for him to have the to get the stuff. Wait, does he have everything he needs for the bag? Or is it like he still needs stuff and we need to go get like just like little things? I was gonna ask if we need to go to a bigger town than Ringbriar.
He says, no, I can actually make the tools that I need, but it will take me a decent amount of time, so we might not want to be out in the wild while I do this.
Hotel room it is.
Let's see here. But, let's see, I need to check how long this is going to take him. Okay, so and that is an uncommon item, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is uncommon. So it'll take him 2 work weeks and 200 gold to make this item.
Damn.
2
Perhaps we should get
weeks, man.
somewhere. Oh wait, okay. I know maps. My map brain. Not me, but Avarice. I don't. Let me open up the map really quick.
I can pull the players back to that.
Right here.
So you guys are in Skyraker Forest at the moment, and so you're kind of you're closer to Ringbriar, but you guys were gonna we're talking about heading towards Galaspire.
Yeah, maybe we should head there, just so that we're somewhere new when we have to just like, and somewhere bigger, for like when we have to chill for 2 weeks.
All right. Well, will the sack last for that long? How long is it to get there?
Well, to get to Galaspire, let's see here. Zoom into the map here. That would take you through probably a 3 days travel to Galaspire from where you are.
We could go
It's not too
directly
bad.
there. That's pretty good.
Like from where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me. them or somewhere new for the 2 weeks, and we can explore.
Yeah. And I
He
can
says I
contact
should be
my
able to.
contact.
Yep. And he's like, I should be able to keep the sack preserved until I need it, and then be able to work on it over the 2 weeks.
I should be able to keep the sack preserved.
Yep, that is the word
We
that
ju-
comes out of this metal man's mouth.
We just gave Birdie the word sack.
No. Well, she's had it this whole time.
I mean, you
A
guys
lot of
have been
sack
saying sack
references.
over and over again for a while now.
Well, that's tried to say something else at first, but I couldn't think of another word.
What was the other
Pouch,
one
maybe?
that
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Gonna kill some spiders.
I'm
I need
so
to
hot,
harvest a
bro.
sack from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you guys then decide to leave the cavern, and it's still generally it's been maybe about like a half hour since you guys went in there. It's
Nice.
back there out in daylight, and you guys then kind of find your way around and start heading northeast with the help of Afris and her knowledge of geography, and start heading in the direction of Gilspire.
Did we bring Gregory? I can't remember.
He's
You
back
guys-
with the
He's with Leafy?
tea leaf.
Leafy.
Leafy.
You guys want to go get
Oh,
your
Do we want to go
all that
ahead and
first?
grab that?
Do we want to grab the horse, the
Absolutely.
cart, and the elephant?
We are not
keeping the elephant?
leaving. Yes, we are keeping the elephant.
We're gonna bring it all the way back to the plane so we can see dinosaurs. Is that our
Yeah.
plan, or?
Yes.
Yes. Eventually.
Okay,
we'll
I
get
mean
there.
we are kind of like heading kind of that way,
You're headed east. I mean, it's a long way.
in the way that we need to be. We're heading in the way we need to be there.
We'll get
Um,
there eventually. This has now become our group mission. Return this
Return
elephant.
the elephant back home. It's
That's
gonna
a
be
lot.
hard to stay in town with them, but
Do you know what? We are so good to animals. The vegan teacher could fucking sponsor us.
Are we?
we just killed these spiders.
Oh.
We did kill these spiders.
And some like wolves.
Ah, yeah, true. Good point.
We're only
but
good
we're
to some
returning
animals.
this elephant.
All right, go find our stuff and then
Okay.
head off.
You go back and you find the Bubba and Gregory, and they are currently eating and kind of just wandering around the clearing that was left to them.
Gregory!
All right, we will take them and go. Bye,
You guys start
Leafy.
heading towards Gilspire, and she waves at you as you guys go. It's like they seem fine. I'm glad you guys are all safe and no one else was hurt. Were you able to retrieve the sacks without killing the creatures?
Yeah, it was more killed or be killed.
Unfortunately,
One of them
I
took
found
out
one.
Midnight in one hit.
Unfortunately, I found one.
She
and
went down
attacked.
hard. Almost died. I think she might have been dead for a minute.
They are a bit of pretty aggressive creatures, so I can see. how that-
Unfortunately not. But there still might be some more in the cave. We don't know for sure.
We didn't look for more. We just got what we wanted and left once we were done fighting for our lives.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Have
all
fun,
of you being
Leafy.
Have a wonderful time. I hope to see you all again someday.
Keep the thing safe.
I will definitely keep these out of the reach of any other animals or any other creatures that might come looking for them.
Good idea. Old Sheeran really messed up.
And yeah, so you guys start heading kind of east-northeast, and you guys get to just about the edge of the forest by the end of this day. And
Cool.
we will continue from there. Is anything you guys want to do during this first day as you guys kind of come to rest? The sun is setting, and there's kind of orange light that's passing through the leaves.
I want to get out my paper. Like,
Okay.
if we're sitting at some stage, I'm just gonna, like, really carefully, like, fold it and, like, cut it, and then, like, fold it and, like, cut it into, like, card shapes about, like, this big.
Gotta make those business cards.
Okay.
Wrong campaign.
So you go about setting up the cards, and you're basically just cutting them out, and it takes you a while. How many are you trying to get?
I'm just cutting all of them. There's probably about 12.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's 12.
12 sheets that I gave you.
No, you gave me a pile of paper about this thick.
Mhm.
But I want 12 cards.
Okay.
In the end.
You end up making up 12 cards by the time it gets kind of late and it's dinner time and time to lay down to sleep.
And I'll just forage while we're walking through so I can feed everyone dinner at the end.
Nice, healthy, vegetarian dinner from the centaur.
At some
I will point out animals if someone else wants to kill them for their own dinner that I see, but I don't do that.
Birdie's like semi-used to this.
Yeah, I can do some hunting. I'm not that great at it, but
Well, yeah, but I'm good at tracking animals, so I can, in my foraging, I can find small games. I can be like,
yeah, I can sneak up on them and
just like,
to sneak up on them.
With average
I'll try to
stealth,
help
right?
Midnight with my slingshot.
okay, nice.
Make both of you make a stealth check, Midnight and Birdie, and then both of you make attack rolls.
Oh, come on. Midnight, why can't you...
I'm
putting
sorry.
one away and taking another one. So that's 12 total.
Okay.
10 total.
Okay. So, unfortunately, the prey that Aphris did find does get away, but you can still try to make your attack rolls at disadvantage to try to stop it as it runs.
Okay. I'm using my Sophie and Vey dice instead of Midnight's. Midnight's is in jail. And those don't help much at all. Attack rolls 3 plus... That's a total of 8.
Okay, so yeah, your attack misses. What about you, Birdie?
Total of 22.
Yeah, you crack that thing, dude. Roll your damage.
Like, woo!
I am really
I just hit
getting
it right
tired
in the
of
side
rolling
of the
low.
temple. Adds a 7 damage.
Yeah, you're able. It's like a rabbit. You're like, it starts to run as you guys like crack on some leaves and some twigs. And Midnight goes for the attack, but just barely misses. You kind of you're aiming back with the slingshot, and it launches. There's a noise, and it hits the side of the thing, and it just kind of goes limp on the ground.
Birdie like jumps up and down and gets really excited.
I also cheer for you because I'm excited for you. I'm not gonna eat it, but like, good job.
I don't eat these because, like, it's not good. But you did good. Good job.
Yeah, I have a rabbit to cook. Yeah, you guys then stop for the evening and rest up. Is there anything you guys want to do while on? Sorry, go ahead.
At some point during the night, I'm rummaging through my bag and I pull out a hooded lantern and go, "Oh yeah, I have one of these."
Nice.
I just looked through my equipment and saw that, and I'm like, that would have helped.
Birdie just gives you a little bit of an evil stare.
Okay, I have 120 feet of dark vision. Do you think I'd use this at all? I'll hand it to Afris.
Okay, I now have a hooded lantern.
And oil.
Dope.
And the oil pack that I have too.
Cool.
So that's two things, 2 oil flasks and a hooded lantern.
Nice.
Call that a small repayment for the potions.
No, you still owe me the 60 gold, bro.
I didn't say the whole thing, just a small one.
Okay, you owe me 55 gold, or however much it's worth.
How much is it worth?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Can't buy me gifts with my own money, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? It's 5 gold.
So now you have that. And anything else you guys wanted to do during that night?
That's all I can think of.
Okay. Valerian is going to sit down and he's going to check that sword he found because it looks really fancy. And he does find that it is a +1 longsword.
Nice.
And what was the other item he found? A ring?
No, he found a...
That is gold, right?
Oh,
Yep.
the gold, right. Okay.
So he's like, I don't have any use for this.
I can use a longsword, right? I don't know.
The martial
Pretty
weapon.
sure I can. Hello, I'll take it. Also, I have a question. Why don't I have a pan flute if I am proficient in it? That is so rude.
I'd say you'd have a pan flute if you're proficient in it.
Okay.
Just
I'm
as
gonna
a
practice.
piece of equipment.
Does that mean I have a flute?
I'm gonna practice my pan flute while we're traveling during the day. I'm foraging and practicing my pan flute.
Well, in that case, I'm practicing my flute alongside her.
Okay, we're gonna become a band.
I love that
I
everyone
can't wait to find a death whistle.
I'll let everyone is practicing an instrument save the bard.
I'm definitely practicing instruments. What do I have on me? I've got things. I'm pretty sure I've had a lute this whole time. No, I've got a pan flute. I'm harmonizing my pan flute.
Okay. So I need everyone
Alright.
to roll performance checks to see how this goes.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh wait.
yeah. This is my thing. This is
Do
what
I still have my
do.
bardic inspiration from like way earlier?
No,
No,
that
it
was
only lasts 10 minutes.
Damn. Because I just rolled a
You
natural 2.
wasted my inspiration?
I didn't do anything.
I got a dirty 20.
That's a 12, but I have
What do I add to
proficiency,
that?
so total of
Performance?
14.
That's a
Yeah.
0. Yeah, I got a 2. I'm great at this pan flute.
14 dirty 20 you said from you, Birdie?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
my.
yours is a natural 2 efforts? Okay.
Yeah,
So
and I have a +0 to my performance.
Birdie sounds great. Midnight isn't half bad, but then you just got Afresh just like.
As if I actually played a pan flute right now, that's what it would sound like. Having never played before.
She's.
So much for proficiency.
I know, right?
She's tired.
Yeah, I'm foraging at the same time, so
as
I'm
this
distracted.
performance Echoes out into the evening as you guys camp around, sit around the campfire. we'll take our half-time break here to give ourselves a chance to stretch our legs,
Nice.
go to the bathroom, stuff like that. So
I wonder if my package has come in. Let's see.
don't forget to
That's
move to
awesome.
dissect.
I have curry to get.
Because
so
I
I'll
have to
be back
pee
in
like a
bit.
giraffe centaur.
I pee
First thing
long
first.
and hard, bro. And high up from the ground.
Yeah, so it like hits with a fucking like.
It's like
It's got like velocity behind it.
it does, it really does. Alright, I'll be back.
Same. Alright, I am back. Might be the only one back right now, so. How you doing, chat? I have red curry. just a little bit spicy. I like it.
I got a teriyaki chicken rice tray.
That sounds great. I got a curry, chicken curry.
Yeah, see, I would love a red chicken curry right now, but I can't complain. My mom got me some teriyaki chicken on rice, and you know, it's good enough. It does the trick. We could trade, Aunt.
I'm good. It's just spicy enough to make me want some water. I've noticed my tolerance for spicy stuff has gotten a lot better. Ever since I started working at Taco Bell.
I love spicy food.
I'm gonna see if I can learn how to do transitions soon. Yeah, that's true, Mom.
I like jalapenos on every single corn chip and nachos. One on each one. At least one on each one.
Yeah, Papa puts away a lot of hot, spicy stuff. He also puts pepper on everything, and like I'm really starting to see how that benefits the dish.
I put so much black pepper in everything, like so much. I love cracked black pepper.
I put more than my mom likes. When I was cooking over there, she's like, "Can you put less pepper in?"
Do you know it's actually pretty good for you as well?
I have a package coming? Oh, thank you. I don't know what it is, but thanks. I'll let it be a surprise, rather than looking on Amazon.
A lot of food with this pepper.
Yep, that's my grandfather for you. Oop. Uh-oh. You weren't posting caps, though.
That's weird.
I'm gonna take a look on Nightbot's settings. Logs. Oh, it's just the one comment. Can I turn that off? Options.
I was sweating big time in that jacket. I had to take it off. Keeping the crown though.
What's up, losers?
I'm back. You went from Fox to
That's so much better.
Yeah, sadly, this one's mane is all messed up because it's been washed so many times. Because I used to wear this thing literally everywhere I went.
How do you
Which wasn't very
tolerate
many
that thing?
places.
How do you tolerate the temperature in that thing?
Alright.
Well, I wear it in the winter.
I have disabled the excessive caps thing. I'll look into it later to see if I can just modify it.
See, I have two things. This used to be my depression onesie. I also have a depression jacket for the winter as well, which is this jacket. I just got it out the other day because it got to 40 degrees. So I was like, well, here we go again. But I only try to wear it during the winter time.
Got to 40 degrees.
Yeah. So.
I have two different aunts and uncles in Arizona, and it's the same thing. They get here and it's like 60, and they're like,
Yeah, that's literally every Southern Texaner ever. Like, I used to live in Northern Texas, which was like, it got cold there, so I was fine. But now I've lost the acclimation, and I can't stand the cold anymore. Plus, my joints do really bad in the cold weather. I'm like a 90-year-old woman on the inside, so.
I accidentally fucked myself up because like I continuously like keep my heater on and like stay in my room and shit, so I've created like this warm space that I'm constantly in, so I'm not like, you know, so when I go out like a little bit of wind and I'm like, whoa, this is cold.
Oh no.
Hey, you know, like, cause our wind
I
don't play
constantly
around
have
either. We
fans
get
on.
straight Antarctic wind, like.
I was bored and kinda horny, figured I'd pick up a book, found an Acronomicon, figured I'd take a look. Did the chance and did the dance, and much to my surprise, found a new deity with tentacles and glowing eyes, poured some wine and said, let's have some fun. But now Cthulhu knows why. They call me the deep one. I'm Cthulhu good. I thought I had some cosmic horrors. Turns out I'm a cosmic whore. Cthulhu good. Only thing getting buried here is wood. That's my favorite song. Who wrote that? Is it Emo Joseph? I'm pretty sure, like, he's my hero.
I'm not sure, but make sure you give good credit so we don't get copyrighted for you
Yeah,
fucking
thank you, Emo
Cthulhu
Joseph, for that masterpiece of a song. I jam to it on a daily basis. Thank you.
It might be slightly unhealthy, but
Yeah, it might be unhealthy, but I do listen to it upwards of 40 times a day. So like, it's like a minute-long song.
The line of, I was looking for cosmic horror. Turns out I'm a cosmic
I'm a cosmic whore. That's my favorite line.
Alright, I've modified the blacklist. The only things that will now trigger it are links and excessive symbols. I'll work on them later to see if there's any other options and stuff like that, but caps won't get you timed out for a while. That said, don't abuse this ability.
Nothing but caps.
Everything I
don't know why
type
my
from now
brain
on
thought
is
you
gonna
were
be
gonna
all
say
caps.
cats.
Nothing but cats.
Well, it won't affect you guys because the level that disables that is moderator. So if you guys did it, you wouldn't get any effect.
Because we're awesome.
It's all about cats. The channel that's just all about pussy.
I mean,
Sorry,
we
I'm
could make a channel like that, and it would probably blow up. I'm not even joking.
I mean, I feel like that's an OnlyFans thing, but like,
Yeah.
we make it.
Oh, should we just
we
make an
make it-
OnlyFans?
We make an OnlyFans, but it's just cats, and we lure people there by saying you want to see some pussy, and then like it's just a bunch of cats.
Like it's all about
Yeah.
pussy. I
A lot of
like this
cat
idea.
pics.
Can we please do this? Can this please be a thing that we do? I have 4 cats that I am willing
I
to
have 2.
exploit.
That's up to you guys.
It's like I don't want to be a part of this.
I have no cats. I would contribute if I had more cats, but my roommate's allergic, so fuck my life.
John
I guess.
has cats
I-
too.
I have
Yeah, but
4 cats.
I gotta drive like an
Tori has
hour and
2.
a half to him.
Well, he could take the pictures.
True.
I think
You
like
could just ask him for cat pics. Like, can I get some
Yeah.
picture cat? Like, I really
Piece of
want
pussy
one.
pic?
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
just go to the Lazy Nation Cats page and just steal
Yeah, just
all
their-
of the Instagram posts.
Their Instagram pics.
Yeah.
All right, we ready to start again, or are we gonna take a little bit longer?
I'm good if everyone else is.
That was not supposed to sound so judgmental as it did.
Are we gonna start now or what?
We're gonna take our damn time, man. Just for that, it's another
Sorry.
5 minutes.
I'm still in my head jamming to I Fuck Cthulhu. In parentheses, sorry to H.P. Lovecraft, the whole name of the song.
You're
Um,
literally not. You're listening to Sex by Eden.
I'm
Don't ever
tuning that
apologize to- Don't ever apologize.
I'm tuning
to
that
HP.
out.
Dude's a horrible person.
I'm tuning out whatever I'm listening to on Spotify right now. TikTok just sent me a message saying, please, I don't know what that means.
It's telling you to stop sending me so many damn TikToks. Please
Never gonna happen.
stop.
Yeah, right? In your dreams.
Honestly, my day wouldn't be complete if I didn't open up TikTok and see 30 unread messages from you.
It has
And, you
become
know,
a
it's
daily. It's been a daily pleasure to share TikToks back and forth with you, Tori.
Honestly, like, it's even been more spread out because now I send them to Scott, and I have, like, multiple friends I've been sending them to as well. And so, so you get even less, but it's still a lot.
My mouth is still spicy after that curry.
No, I feel like I still get the same amount. You're just working double time.
I'm just doing more work. That
Well,
might
see,
be
the
true.
thing is it's easy because you can literally just share to multiple people for just the one video, so it's a lot. It's really easy.
Not always. Not really.
I question.
A lot of times I do only send them to one person.
I
Unless I think
question
most
when
people
I
will
find
enjoy it.
I find one that Tori sent me that I like, whether I should send it to Scott or not, just because like it's like, well, did you already
Well,
send it?
You know, I send Scott different content than I send you.
Oh, cause yeah, you send me some fucked up shit, dude.
I know. Like, Scott usually sends me animal ones, so like I'm not sure what I'm allowed to send. So like, I'm like, I'll just send it to Vendetta.
Oh shit. Cause like, okay, so you like heard like we're like our characters are like skinning things, you know, where the fuck do you think we get that shit from? TikTok.
True.
So what you're saying is we
Alright.
should ban TikTok.
And where?
Absolutely not. No. I
Because
mean
that
we've
worked so
already
well
been
the
through
first
this.
time.
It doesn't work.
So, by the way, how has my mic level been throughout the game? Because I'm not absolutely certain how far away I can be without it sounding like I'm
It's been fine.
away from the... Okay.
Yeah, you sounded fine to me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Which means I found a good distance.
I think I'm good if everyone else is.
Yep.
Yeep.
Okay.
Afros will give up playing the pan flute and just start singing I fucked Cthulhu.
Careful, Cthulhu might actually come and try to you. So
Sounds
Well,
good to you?
we'll see what happens.
I'm just adding the lyrics to I fucked Cthulhu to
You
Birdie's
have 'em all.
vocabulary.
I was bored and got a horny, figured I'd pick up a book. You have them all.
Oh fuck! I'm literally writing this down.
Alright.
there you go.
Honestly, I feel like I need to put... I think I'm going to paint that song onto a canvas and hang it up on my wall.
Why they call me the deep one?
I'm a cosmic whore. I am singing the
Well.
song out loud, so Cthulhu, if you hear me, hit me up.
Should we change it from rusty assholes to cosmic whores?
Sure.
Oh my god!
Let's get more
Yes.
shirts of that.
Yes!
Cosmic whores. Yes.
I love it!
We're just a bunch of cosmic whores playing some D&D.
Oh, that's great.
Um,
I
So,
love
yes,
everything
you-
about this.
Whoa.
And did you
guys
see that your mom
all-
said you're low to her?
Yeah, I'm moving in.
Yeah.
I'm leaning in to help with that.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Tell that guy to get off his motorcycle in your room.
You're
There's
drilling.
like,
everything.
it's
Damn, what the hell is that?
The hell?
I'm gonna
Someone's
go check.
dying in your apartment.
It sounds like
right
there's
now,
a
like,
giant in your apartment.
I guess
Somebody
we're going
is
back to
getting
the intermission
murdered.
screen.
Shit. Well, we were back, guys, but now we're not.
Now we're not. I will re-sing the song for you guys if you'd like. Or I'll play you
I
the
think-
audio of the actual
We
song.
need to somehow get "That's What She Said" into Birdie's
Oh,
vocabulary.
I can make that work.
Midnight will say that at some point.
That's what she said,
Everything
bitches.
okay?
Cthulhu was
Okay.
coming knocking. Yeah, I don't know. No one was
Well,
out there in one of the
I'm
apartments.
singing, so if he comes, he comes. You know.
You're like,
And that's what
fucked
she
Cthulhu.
said as I say that.
Cthulhu's like,
if he
is
comes,
this
he
hard
comes."
enough?
No, I'm a cosmic whore, bitch.
Oh, what the fuck
Okay.
is happening?
that noise is
That is kind
so.
of distracting.
It's very.
It's below us.
Yeah, that's where it's coming from.
Hmm.
You said they had pipes leaking.
Oh yeah, they're probably they're probably
Yeah.
checking the pipes.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah, somebody
we
came by. They were asking about if we had a leak because apparently water's been leaking down below us. But I checked and nothing up here. So
Yeah, it's like right here.
Yeah.
That's where like it's strong.
I can like feel it in my headphones.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The noise. It's like strong.
It's a drill. They're drilling into the ceiling.
I should feel in the fucking
Excuse me,
ground.
not a
and
drill,
I'm
a
like,
saw.
"What?"
It's a saw.
yeah, so they're
yeah, they're sawing
there's
into the
water
ceiling.
apparently leaking into the lower apartment, so they're probably figuring out where it is to
Yeah.
fix it. So I apologize for the loud noise, but can't really do anything about it.
We had an issue like that in our apartment a while back, and they had to straight up drill out some pieces of the ceiling and fix stuff there. So that's probably what they're doing.
Yeah. Anywho, we'll
Alright.
continue with what we were doing. So yes, you guys wake up the next morning and you guys get everything all kind of set up and start going again. You get your elephants, fed. And that's probably actually, honestly, what you're feeding mostly with your foraging, Aphris, is the horse and the elephant.
Forage for themselves. I'm
Um,
pulling the cart, and Gregory and the elephant are foraging.
Those who are doing the night watch also will notice that Midnight still does not appear to be breathing when she's sleeping.
Yeah, if you guys look over at midnight while she's sleeping, it looks like she's dead. Again, just
Pulling a
spread on her
twig
back.
there.
No.
Twig,
no
is that
breathing.
you?
Yeah, you're pulling a twig.
But you guys continue on, and you guys get out of the edge of the forest after about the halfway mark for this next day of travel. Oh, excuse me. And you then continue on into mostly plains. It's a little bit of a tough go since there's not really road where you guys are. You guys are kind of like cutting across country, but it'll be a lot quicker in the end. Anything you guys want to do during the day?
Planes!
Not those planes, but planes. Who is helming this going forward?
Probably.
I guess me. I guess me. I don't know.
Okay.
Aphris.
You can roll.
Since I'm the
perception.
one that probably knows where I'm going. But that's probably bad for us with the perception, but we'll see. Which die to use? None of them are good. Where's my perception? That's a 12. It's worse than my passive.
So you continue through the day. It's a mostly partly cloudy day, decent temperature, and nothing really to see. You just kind of continue on, and you find a decent pathway through the plains, continuing forward. You guys get to the end of the night, and you guys are now in this long, just kind of open plain type area, and you sleep under the stars that night, and you can again see those glittering the rings around the planet that glitter orange through the night, and all of the moon that is currently in the sky out of the 12 different moons that orbit the planet. And it's a peaceful night. Nothing really else happens.
Except for the
Oh,
sound
yes,
of
one-
weird wildlife growling in the background.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Somewhere
we're about to
in the
get
forest,
attacked.
There's a death metal band.
Yeah, just ignore the death metal band, as they would say in the as they would say in the Feywild. Ignore the theater. You guys then wake up the next day and continue from there. Who wants to helm this day of travel?
Sure, might as well.
I tell you which way to go. But be more perceptive than me.
Well, I can't guarantee that. I'm less perceptive than you. I got an 11.
Alright. You continue
Man,
on.
we
You
see
don't really
nothing.
run into any, you continue on. You don't really run into any issues, but you really don't notice anything interesting along the way. Throughout the travels, Valerian is starting to kind of work on the bag just to get a little bit of time in. It's not easy on the road, so it's only going to take it in a couple hours. But
If me and Gregory pull the cart, he could sit on it.
yeah, you can sit on it.
I
But
can
it's
have a large creature size carrying capacity, so
it's just a delicate process and kind of sitting on and you guys aren't on a road, so it's a lot of like.
yeah. I just meant I could help because he's so heavy.
He is a very heavy automechanical dude.
Wait, let's see. How heavy are giraffes? That's the real question.
Good question.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
You're
weigh
not
18 pounds, bro.
You're not a full-size giraffe, though. You're
But I
technically a
probably weigh
medium.
more. Cause like I have
Let's
more
check out-
body mass than an actual
Let's-
giraffe because of
check
my
out-
torso and stuff.
500 to
Well,
600.
horses weigh about 1,200.
Yeah, 14 feet tall, weigh up to 1,500 pounds.
All right, so in
But
Raft,
males weigh up to
there are
3,000 pounds. 3,000 pounds for males.
So yeah, Monster Manual in 5e lists them as large creatures, and in 3.5 says the range is 7 and blah blah blah. Around 2,100 pounds. Real life adult stallions and draft breeds average around between 1,000 to 2,000 pounds. And you're
And
not
heavy girl.
quite the size of a large creature, though. You are technically medium.
But I still
So-
heavy.
You're still heavy, so you're
Heavy.
probably with everything. You're probably close to like 700-800 pounds.
It's kind of like how I am tall. I'm taller than you say. I also weigh more than you say. It's just for the aesthetics, I weigh more and I'm taller, but for the actual gameplay, I'm shorter and I weigh less.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. You're some Doctor Who shit.
Yeah.
She's taller on the inside.
She's taller on the inside.
Yeah. I believe it, so it's
I
true.
feel that in my heart, like in my soul. Like I feel that.
Well, that's the other thing is that, like, you relatively speaking, yes, Birdie is quite small compared to Afris, but Birdie is a medium creature and is not small, and so she is the normal size of a normal, like, humanoid creature. And people like to think Kenkus are small, but they're really not. They're actually quite large.
It's
They're
funny
like
how
5
D&D
feet
works like
tall?
that.
Not large. I'm smaller. I'm definitely smaller.
How tall are you, Birdie?
Not very. Like probably like 4'9", maybe 4'8".
So like the lowest
Yeah, that's
you
still-
can be.
That's still within
Small.
medium range.
Yeah, she's small.
Yeah.
She's still a medium
Yeah.
creature, but she's small.
Isn't it
Yeah.
like
She's
3
small,
feet the
medium.
medium that for medium range, or the 3 feet the minimum
Somewhere
for
around there.
medium range?
So you guys continue on through this day. This day's a little bit more overcast and a little cooler, but
Nice.
by the end of the day, you do get to the town of Galespire. And it is a large large town. It is walled off, and on the east side of it, it sits on the kind of the large Dagger River. Hold on one second, maintenance.
We may have to put a pause on this.
We'll see.
There. That's it. We're checking the sink again. We've got a leech downstairs and we're trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Yeah, no problem.
What should I eat for dinner?
Curry.
Cthulhu.
I mean, if only.
Talk about cosmic horrors.
Yeah.
Man, today is just going great. Freaking Halloween special, guys. Maintenance and all.
Yeah, I
Really?
had to reinstall Discord and my app for my microphone before the stream started, which is why I was late. Re-download
I had to
those.
do my hair.
I had to restart my computer like 8 times before it worked. It was such a fun time.
I'm gonna mute him while he's doing that. But really,
You're gonna what?
apologies for I'm muting Scott while he's doing that. So you know. But
Oh, okay.
apologies for the interruptions. Unfortunately, we're all
Yes,
doing
like-
this from home, so.
Yes, life happens.
So much life, all day life.
I just realized that Tori has
I
a
was
diamond on the wall.
born in What?
You have a diamond in the wall. On the wall. Oop, hang on.
Oh, like right there?
1 second, Scott. I gotta unmute you. There we go.
Like right there? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a mirror.
Alright.
Yeah, no, they found with the leak. It is coming from my sink after they did work on it a couple days ago. And something's off, but there was no wetness before because it's just leaking just enough that it's just following the pipe down underneath the cabinet. But it's been leaking for 2 days since they did the work on it, so they're gonna come back here in a minute. And so I don't know how long this is gonna take, and so I don't know. What do you guys think? We might have to end it a little early, so I can kind of deal with this. Because I don't know how long they're going to be in here.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Probably best.
If that's necessary.
Yeah. I'd just rather be there if they need anything, if they need anything from me or anything. So, but essentially, you guys get to Galeth's Spire, and you guys notice as you guys get closer that there seems to be some festivities happening. So when we come back next week and everyone is here, you guys will be kind of entering in and figuring out what's going on. There's bright lights and some, like, you hear like firecrackers going off, and a lot of people like singing and laughing. And as the sun starts to set on this day, as you guys arrive in the town of Galeth's Spire, so you guys will figure out what happens there next time. I apologize for the early cutoff, but yeah.
Important things.
Yeah.
Alright.
So much life.
Yeah.
Life things.
Today has just been that kind of day.
Yeah, you guys got your sacks though, so there you go.
Night, Mom.
Yep.
Alright.
Not that I would
Night
take
stream,
a look
Mom.
Have a good night, everybody.
at the cheese
I forgot where the
and
in-stream
my
button is. There it is.
surprise.